Hello, good morning students. I am your computer teacher, Sir Krishna Kanta. Today I am going to discuss your first chapter, computer language. First I go through an introduction. In our day-to-day life, we communicate with each other for various purposes through various modes of communication. See, if we want to communicate with each other, we need to have a common language, first of all. Secondly, the language should be understandable to all of us. Like that, computer also has a language. What is it? A computer language is a method of electronic communication or communicating with the computer. What does it mean? It means, as you know, computer is a machine that runs on electricity. So, its way of language is electronic communication or communicating with the computer. Computer also have their own language which helps to communicate with the computer. As you have already know that computer runs on electricity, so it understands only on and off. On means 1, off means 0. So on and off together called bits. And in computer, so computer understands binary language, or it is called machine language. Binary language means combinations of 0 and 1s, using 0 and 1s. So 0 means off state, 1 means on state. Now slowly I will discuss the whole thing. Now description of computer language. What is the description? When we want to give instructions to the computer or communicate with the computer, the system must able to understand the language that we are using to communicate. Specific language are being used such that languages are easily understood by the computer. These languages are classified and categorized into different levels. So if we talk about computer languages, so it has different types. First of all, it has two types: low level language or high level language. Low level language means it is called machine level language, that machine only understands. And high level language means human understanding language, that is the programming language. Later we will discuss in the higher classes. Now we are discussing about low level language or machine level language, or you can say binary language, the combination of 0 and 1. 0 and 1 are two bits, so together it is called binary digits or bits. Computer languages include various methods which are used to communicate with the machines. Some languages are called programming language. As I said, high level language or computer language include various methods. These are called programming language. In later classes or higher classes, we will learn about programming language. Nowadays, we are familiar with some programming language like C++, Java. In our ICSE syllabus, we will learn higher classes like class 9 and 10, Java programming. So these things I will discuss later. Now, machine code or binary code is a basic kind of computer language that can also used for programming. Markup language. Now you will ask me, what is markup language? Whenever we search any content in internet, what we will see that whatever we type, whatever we write, it is linked with each other. So it is linked through a markup language, that is called very commonly used and very popular, that is called HTML. This is called hypertext markup language, HTML. So these are all the codings is written based on the HTML. HTML generally runs in Notepad and will run in a web browser. For example, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox. These are the web browser. You already know about that. Now I am coming to classification of computer language. Classification of computer language. What are the classifications? I have already told. Computer language are classified into 3 groups. First, and the basic part, is low level language or machine level language. That means the hardware part will understand this language only. The hardware section will understand the language only. So this is the machine language or binary digits or bits, combination of 0 and 1. It is already written. Low level languages or machine level languages uses ones and zeros to create instructions. So it is called binary language. It is called binary language or bits. By why it is called binary language? Because there are 2 bits 0 and 1. So combination of 0 and 1 is called bits or binary digits, so it is called binary language. Now the middle level language. The middle one is known as middle level language, or it has a good name. This is called assembly language. Then we come into the high level language, or it is called, sometimes we can say, human understanding language. Sometimes it is called human understanding language, similar to human understanding language. These are the programming language like COBOL, Fortran, BASIC, C, C++, Java, and there are many more programming languages available nowadays. Now in our book it is discussed about, they have discussed about low level language. What is low level language? I have already said low level languages are binary languages in which machine code instructions are given in the form of 0 and 1. Whatever we write, whatever we type in the computer, it will be converted automatically into machine language. Machine language means nothing, only it is the combination of 0 and 1. It is the combination of 0 and 1. They are mainly designed to operate and handle all the instruction set architecture of a computer system. So it is instruction basically for the hardware section. What are the main purpose or main function? Main function is language to operate, manage and manipulate system hardware. As I said, it is working for the hardware section. There are several programs and applications written in low level language which are directly executable without any interpretation and translation. Some programming language are already written in machine level language. What we have to do? This machine level language is directly understood by machine because it's a low level language. There is no interpretation or no translation is needed. Now low level languages can be classified into 2 types. Low level language classified into 2 types. If we go more precise, so machine language and assembly language. What are they? Machine language and assembly language. What is machine language? Machine language is the first generation language, computer language, which is developed for communicating with a computer. So it is the first generation language. So it is one of the low level language. As I said, machine level language is known as low level language also. It understands only 0 and 1. These are bits, binary digits, bits. It only understands 0 and 1 bits, binary digits, which the computer can understand and use to make the system perform the operation. And as I said, 0 represents off and 1 represents on, as computer is an electronic device and it runs on electricity. So there are only 2 bits are available, 0 and 1. 0 means off, 1 means on. Now come to the next section. That it has some advantages as well as disadvantages. I am just explaining few of them. In book, everything has written, you just go through it. I just explain few of them. Computers are easily understand low level language. That is very important. No need to translate or no need to interpret the low level language. What are the low level language? Is directly understandable by computers. Low level language requires less time for execution. Yes, it is also one of the important part that low level language needs less time for execution, and it is also one of the advantage, you can say. Side by side, it has some disadvantages also. Low level language instructions are machine dependent. First of all, it is machine dependent, which means the code and the program written in one machine may not support by another machine. That is one of the major drawback, you can say. This is one of the major drawback. If we run in one machine, it will not run in other machine because it is totally fully machine dependent. Since the chances of finding the errors are low, they are very difficult to find and debug system. So it is very difficult to find the bugs, means to find the errors. And it is not portable. That means we cannot carry the code from one computer to another. It is not portable. Now our next section is assembly language. Assembly language is known as second generation language, which is similar to the set of commands and instructions like present in the machine language. It is near about same as the machine language, but it is a second generation programming language. Assembly language is designed. What is the purpose of designing assembly language? Assembly language is designed to perform the operations with the help of the words or names as in English. So as this particular language is written in English, so it is somehow or some extent it is understandable to us. It is written only. Assembly language is designed to perform the operations with the help of words or names as in English. It has commands in the form of special symbols instead of. It has commands in the form of special symbols instead of numbers as in machine language. We use a new feature called assembler, which is used to convert programs into machine language using words, names and special symbol. So assembly language needs a particular interface, that is called assembler. What is the use of that? It is used to convert programs into machine language using words, names, special symbols. Since the computer understands only machine language, we use assembler so that it converts assembly language program codes into machine language. So what it said, as computer understand only machine language, so assembler so that converts assembly language program into machine language. So what it helps? It helps makes the computer perform and respond quickly. So as I said, like low level language, assembly language has also some advantages as well as disadvantages. What are the advantages it has? It is very easy to understand and modify error. These languages are hardware oriented. As the instruction is written in English, word and symbol, it is much easier to understand compared to low level language. This is one of the major benefit of the language. It has some also disadvantages. First of all, assembly language or middle level language needs to be translated into machine language. Means we need to translate if we want to explain to hardware part. So this assembly language first we have to convert into machine level language. Then the system, that means the hardware section will understand. That is one of the major drawback. Middle level language and machine dependent, that is also another drawback like low level language. Middle level language are complex in nature. So it takes a lot of time to code and write program. This is one of the major drawback because assembly language coding is little difficult compared to other things. Now the most important and most popular thing we have nowadays, high level language. High level language are most used and considered the most suitable programming language. Considered the most suitable programming language in recent time, as they are very easy to write, read, edit as well as maintain. High level language is known as third generation programming language till date by many programmer. High level language are less dependent on computer. High level language are less dependent on computer. It requires a translator or converter them into machine code. As a high level language, so we need to convert through a translator to convert into machine language. There are some various examples I already said, but it is also given that C, Pascal, Fortran, etc. are the high level language. Several programming languages were used earlier and still in use. What are the programming languages? C, C++, Fortran, Basic, you know that, beginners all purpose symbolic instruction code. Pascal, LISP, list processing, ADA, ALGOL, arithmetic language, Prolog, Java, that is the most popular language nowadays. These are the programming language. These languages are written in English, so it is very much easy to communicate for the users and to work on it. Like other languages, it has some advantages as well as disadvantages. First, it is more readable. First of all, it is more readable. It is easier to understand. Programs which are written in high level language runs in other system with few changes. It is running in other systems also with few changes we need to make. What are the disadvantages? The disadvantages, it is execution time is slower compared to the low level language and middle level language. Execution time is slower, first of all. Second is, program needs to be converted into machine language. That is the one of the major drawback. It needs to be converted into machine language. High level language cannot communicate directly with hardware. So we cannot communicate, the high level language cannot communicate with the hardware because it has to convert into machine level language, then the hardware will understand. We talked about compile language. In a compiler what will do, it will compile the code. What it does, entire program as input generate machine code from the source code. Means what are the programs we write, it is the source code, it convert into machine code. You know machine code means binary language combination of 0 and 1s. Interpreter function like a spoken English. It translate and execute the source code into machine code one line at a time. So this is the difference between compiler and interpreter. Compiler compile the code line by line and interpreter compile the code line by line, one line at a time, and compiler compile the entire program. Now next section, what you have? Evolution of computer language. You already learned from the lower classes, computer languages has generations. First generation language, second generation language, third generation language, fourth generation language and fifth generation language. In first generation, what was there? Low level language or machine language. Second generation language, already said, low level language but assembly language was there. Third generation language, high level language we got like C, C++, Java, Visual Basic, and there are many more languages are there. Fourth generation language, what we are talking about, examples are Perl, PHP, Python, SQL, Ruby, etc. Fifth generation language, the latest developing language, which contains visual tools used in the programming, that is the Mercury, OPS5, etc. Understanding a programming language, some symbols and notations. Like language, we have some syntax, we have some grammatical sense. Every language we have some grammatical sense. Like that, programming language has also their, computer language has also their notation, symbols and notations. So high level language, what is have like C, C++, more comfortable for programmers as they written in English. High level language needs to be converted into low level language so that the computer can communicate, or the machine, the hardware part will understand. Machine level language, middle level language. So we talk about machine level language. Middle level language is a combination of low level language and high level language. Middle level language is a combination of low level language and high level language. Last, we have the concept learn. So these are the things we have in our first chapter, that is a computer language. So students, I hope that you understood what I explained in this chapter. So for your upcoming class test, please prepare the chapter as well as the exercise very well, and try to get the knowledge of the chapter. I hope I have explained the things very well. So thank you very much.